Welcome for the online classes. Children, for your information, this is the last chapter of civics, and that is outcome of democracy. Outcome of democracy. In this chapter, we will be seeing what are the outcomes of democracy. From the last 2 years, we are studying the civics chapter, which is totally on democracy. Political science, we are studying from ninth class, that is outcome of democracy. Then we can see the full details of democracy. So, from this book, this is the last chapter. So, four chapters are coming for the final exam. Rest all chapters, there are 8 chapters in civics. We have to study the four chapter, and this is the last chapter. 3 chapters already I have completed. This is the last chapter. In this chapter, let us see how do we assess democracy's outcome. Then, accountable, responsive, and legitimate government. Then, economic growth and development will be seen, and this all topics I am telling. Then, economic outcomes of democracy. Then, the topic is reduction of inequality and poverty. Then, accommodation of social diversity. Then, dignity and freedom of the citizen. These are the main topics of this chapter. Just now I told you these are the topics. What is the first topic? How do we assess democracy's outcome? This is given in the textbook. Through the textbook we will be I will explain you through this textbook. This is the diagram. This is the picture of democracy. How it is shown, that also I'll explain. Accountable, responsive, and legitimate government. Economic growth and development. This is the next topic. This I'll explain one by one. Then, economic outcomes of democracy. Reduction of inequality and poverty. Accommodation of social diversity. So, these are some of the headings, all the topic we have to cover, and I'll explain you one by one. So, let me take this chapter and ask, what is democracy? In the last year also we have learned about democracy. Now a question is, what is democracy? Do we live in a democratic country? Whether our country is a democratic country? Yes, our country is a democratic country, and we are staying in a democratic country. As we all know that other countries, some of the countries, they are not democratic. They either it may be monarchy government or military rule, but our country has become democracy, or we got independent, and after that the representatives are elected by the people, they work for the people, and they work with the people. So we are in a democratic, we all are having a democratic form of government, and we live in a democracy country. There's a question, why is democracy better form of government? Yes, it is a, we have to believe, or we are in a democratic country. And why is democracy a better form of government? Democracy, why it is better form of government? Because it promotes equality among the people, among the people. It provide a method to resolve conflict. In a democratic country we are having freedom. First thing is that we are having freedom, and a representative is elected by the people. The representatives work for the people and work with the people. So democracy, the definition, the short definition of democracy, so it provides or it promotes equality among the people. It provide a method of resolve conflict. So whatever, since we are living in a democratic country, we are having all the rights. The democracy has given us right, fundamental rights are given, duties are given, and these are given to us in our country. It allows room to correct mistake. If any minister or anyone is having any problem or mistake, it allows to correct the mistake. Then it also allows the dignity of individual. It gives importance to individual also. It improves the quality of decision making. Yes, it is a decision making, it gives us decision making. It give room for the correction. It resolve conflict. As we know, in a democratic country we are having so many problems, we are having problems, but then also it is resolved by decision making or quality of decision making. It improves quality of that can be solved. Any problem can be solved in a democratic, because it is the democracy is for all the people. It is not a dictatorship that only one person will dictate. We can just see, we have seen in the history chapter, Napoleon we have seen, then we have seen Hitler. They all belong to the monarchy government or the dictatorship. They belong to the dictatorship. We have seen Hitler in the previous classes. So what does it gives? It improves the quality of decision making. Then it provide a method to resolve conflict. Whatever conflict or whatever means fighting for any matter, it can resolve the conflict. Here the word is dilemma. What is this dilemma? Dilemma is what? It is do bhed nahi hai. Means it is not of two way. When we talk, some people they said they stay in India and they talk rubbish about India also. No, in our country we are having, and we talk against our country, against our country, and we are saying yes, it is correct, it is a democracy country, or it is a democratic country, and it allows or it gives us full. In two ways we can. So let us see here in this paragraph. In this paragraph we will be seeing that when we talk to the people around us, when we talk to the people around us, most of them support democracy. Yes, there are two ways. They support also, they don't support. That only I said that they have a two way. Dilemma means two bhed होता है. So when we talk to people around us, most of them support democracy. Again, other alternatives such as ruled by a monarchy or military or religious leader, but not so many of them would be satisfied with the democracy in practice. So what happened? All are not happy with democracy. All are not all are not happy also, all are not. We can just say there are two ways. There are two ways, and we can just see here some of the points just now what I said. How do we assess democracy outcome? There are some of the points: promote equality among citizens, then improves the quality of decision making, provide a method to resolve conflict, then allow room for the correct mistake or for the correction of mistakes. We can just see, we have seen why a democracy is better form of government. Yes, it is a question for all of us. Yes, we agree that democracy is a better form of government, but some people they believe also and they don't believe also, and we talk to the people around us that most of them support democracy against other alternatives such as ruled by the monarchy or military in other countries. There are monarchy government, some of the country they are having the military government, some of the religious leader they control. In some of the country we are having the, but India is a democratic, and some are satisfied, some are not satisfied in practice. So let us see here. Let me show you one of the picture here. You can just see an old man is sitting on it is a picture, and it tells us what you see. This old man is a democracy form of government. Now you can just see some of the stones are coming on this man. Actually, the picture tells us about the democracy. What is this? You can just see to get more DA. Okay, one stone is there, means people their demands are there. What they allegation, they put allegation on the country, that is on the form of government. They put the allegation. So what they are throwing, one problems they are telling, one that this should be happen in the, that means they are not satisfied. Some are satisfied, some are not satisfied. So you can just see this stones are of complaints. But you see, no matter, here we can just see the old man. It is a democracy. It shows the picture tells us about the democracy. Whatever problem, and if we are together, we will solve that problem. Let us see. Democracy is seen to be a good in principle. So democracy is seen to be good in principle, but felt to be not so sad in its practice. Now, allegations are put on this man, that is a democracy. By picture it is, if some of our expectations are not met, we start doubting and we are living in a demo. So what happens if some of the expectation or our needs or our whatever demands, if it is not fulfilled, what we do? We start doubting. We start means giving our demand or whatever complaints toward. In this democratic country, we don't have this we don't we are, our problems are now solved, and this is the, we can just see in the different stones, different matters are given. You can just see different matters are given there, and you can just see the demand is not fulfilled. The first step towards thinking carefully about the outcome of democracy to be recognized that democracy is just a form of government. It can only create condition for achieving something. The citizen have to take advantage of those conditions and achieve their goals. So what happened? Instead of putting stones or putting not here stones means not in beating form, but we are saying our demands. Instead of putting like that demand, what is happening in a democratic country? A single person cannot take the decision. The decision making body or the decision are taken together, and what is benefit for the, there should not be in a democratic country there is no low, no high, no in religion difference, no, but we all are one under the national flag. So now let us see. The next is, how do we assess democracy's outcome? How do we assess democracy's outcome? Uh, how means the first is what? Accountable, responsible, and legitimate government means भरोसेमंद means to give faith और भरोसामंद जो भरोसा देता है गवर्नमेंट, that is known as legitimate. Now there are 2 points for them. One is expected, what we expect from the government, from the democracy, what we expect, and what is reality, and what is expectation. So when the expected, what we are expected, how do we assess democracy's outcome? What is our expectation? Follow procedure and is transparent. The government, in a democratic government, everything is transparent. Everything is transparent means it is not hidden. It is not hidden, or it is not in one person's hand. The decision making body or anything which is taken, the decision is taken in the government, the forms of government they take, that means everything is open to the people. It is open to the people, or that is known as, it is very transparent, means people know everything whatever happening, because the representative or the government is made by the people, and they work for the people, and they work with the people. That is a form of democracy. Then responsive to need and expectation. So whatever need, just now we have seen in the last diagram, we have seen that whatever expectation is ours, we will be taking, or we will be just telling. But efficient decision making and implementation. So whatever decision the government will think over that, what is good for the people, and how it will be taken, and it will be implemented. But what is the reality? Let us see. These are the expectation, that this we want from our government. Since we are living in a democratic country, or democratic form of government, we Indians are having, we are having certain expectation, and due to that expectation, some of the points are there. Now in reality, what happened? In reality, fall short of election, then provide fair election, or change of anyone. For example, reality, what happened, if in the election this time, or any form of government, either we should not go on the politically one, or other parties. We should not, whoever XYZ, whichever government means parties come, what happen, the fall short of election. Suppose one party, the majority party, they make or they form the government. If suppose that that government are unable to run the government properly, so what happen, they will be having for coming for 5 years, the party which is the majority party, they win, and they work for 5 years. The term of their work will be for 5 years. Suppose if that person, or if that government doesn't work properly, the citizens are having right that after next 5 years, that is their freedom, that they can choose some of other party who can rule. That is totally they are free to choose their own party. Then second point, fair to share information with the citizen. We are saying in the expectation that the government should be transparent, and the government, they are transparent, everything they tell, in the news they tell, or openly by rules and regulation, by the we can just see in the means Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, whatever the house, they tell openly. The people know everything. It is not hidden. It is not hidden because the people only elect the representative. Then what happened? The information, sometime the information is not shared. Sometime they fail for to share the information. Then ignores demand of majority. Sometime what happened in our country, it doesn't go, don't think that majority and minority, it we are talking only about the means Hindus are in majority, or the minority, the people, those are less in number, they are minorities. That is one part. When we talk a word that minorities and majority, means those who are more in number, they will be majority. Those who are less in number, where the population is less of some of the communities, they are in minority. But here what happened? People, they don't go for that minority, but for the good work. The people gathered together for the, and they think that in the government or in our country, the government should work for the betterment of people. So in that way the majority is there, majority and minority. So the majority of the people in our country, they want a better form of government. That means first of all the peace, then everyone should have equal right, everyone should share equal power, everyone should be respected, equality should be given to everyone. Like that things, the majority of the people of India, they want. Then regular corruption, as we know that corruption we talk, but when we are in reality, when we go day by day, we can just see that corruption is on the head, and it is everyone tries to do that, but they fail to, means corruption we cannot control so fast. As we know that democratic, when our country became democratic, that is after independence only, it's not so long, but still the development we can just see in other countries and all, they are, means we have seen in the history chapters or also, and we'll be seeing in the Europe and other things also, how they have developed a lot. They have developed a lot, but there was dictatorship. We can just see Napoleon time and all, they have, means they have progressed or they have developed it, but there was something again that only a single person cannot control full, but the development, they put more importance for the development. Now the next point we will be just seeing that economic growth and development. In reality what happened? Economic growth and development of the country. Then the next is no guarantee of economic, that is reality. In reality, what was our what we accepted, that economic growth and development of the country, but in reality there is no guarantee of economic development. There is no guarantee of economic development. Slowly it is, but we cannot compare to other countries and all, the development is going slowly. Now let us see the reduction of inequality and poverty. What is our expectation for the reduction of inequality and poverty? Yes, as we all know that our country is a country where more poor people are there. Then reduce economic disparities and reality. When we talk that growing economic equality, increase in poverty. That means in short we can just say that अमीर लोग अमीर होते जा रहे हैं and गरीब, that is going down and down. And there is a one nice picture what is given in our textbook. We can just see that through that picture we can understand economic growth and income distribution. This chart is just about 2000 and 2000 6. We can just see by this cartoon, we can understand that you can see the full man, it is divided into three groups. That is showing the rich, middle, and the poor people. You can just see the rich people. What happened? You can just see the rich people, they are becoming rich and rich, because you can just see the first part, the body part is rich. That means in our country also, those who are rich means they are going on becoming rich. You can just see the middle class people, very tight people. We are neither poor nor we are rich, but we are in middle. But in the last, you can just see they are poor. They are poor. In this way, what happened? Reduction of inequality and poverty example is given through this chapter, through this figure. Growing economic equality, then increase in poverty. So if rich people, they go on becoming rich, अमीर लोग और अमीर होते जा रहे हैं, and गरीब लोग और गरीब होते जा रहे हैं. Like that, the reduction of inequality and poverty. Now, fourth point I will be telling that accommodation of social diversity. As we know that in our country, social diversity, as we know that our country, the people, they belong, there are different religion, different caste, different color, different language speaking people. Okay, then accommodation of social diversity, what are our expectation, or what we are expected? Produce harmonious social life. That means social life should be harmonious and very simple. Second point is involve mechanism to negotiate social differentiate. So, evolve mechanism to negotiate social difference. Whatever social difference are there, high, low, Hindu, Muslim, whatever, that should be removed, or that should be handled properly. Then handle division and conflict. So if there is conflict, the people's expectation is that it should be handled properly and it should be taken care. Now let us see the condition to achieve. What are the condition to achievements? What are the achievement? That is, majority allows need to work with the minority. So majority means more in people, more in number, not on languages. I am not talking about the languages, or I am not talking about the religion here, but majorities allows to work with minority. That means the people, those who are the people who loves the country, who loves the people, and they work together for the betterment of our country. So that is the majority here we speak. And they, what happen, they always need to work with the minority. That means those people, those who are weaker section, or like that, or those who are not in so well this thing, they will be giving support to them, and it work together. Majority and minority options are not permanent. So what happened? Majority and minority, that means some people, they will be supporting one side, some people will be supporting in other side for the good work, and the for the betterment of the people, and not for the betterment. So majority and minority options are not permanent. Then rule of majority is not based on religion and caste. So here, what just now I was telling you, here we are not talking about the religion and caste, because every citizen has a right to be the part of majority. Here we are not talking about the religion or caste. Majority means any work what is done for the betterment of the people here, according to this chapter. Because every citizen, either they are Hindu, they are Muslim, they are minority, or they are majority, they are weak, they are rich, they are poor, or they are middle class, every citizen has a right to be are part of majority. Now the next point is dignity and freedom of the country. Now dignity and freedom of the citizen. As we all know that in India we are living here and we in India we are living and we are expected, that means we think more that what equality among individuals, the equality plays very important role. We are expected that everyone should be treated equally, and the majorities should be majority should support the minority also, and we have to think for the better better India. The mutual respect and cooperation, what are here our expectations? Second one, first is equality, second is mutual respect and cooperation. Mutual respect means to respect one another. As we know, just now I told you that our country is a democratic country, and in our country we can just see varieties of people, where so many religions are there, so many caste people, rich and poor, but we are, it is said that we have to respect, there must be mutual respect and cooperation among each other. Then promote dignity and freedom of the people. So other point is what, that we should promote dignity and freedom among the people. Remove caste and based inequality. So we have to remove caste based inequality. So we should not go on the caste or religion and all. We should remove that and we should work together, hand in hand. Next one, people, yeah, then achievement. Let us see the achievement. This were the expectation or what we accept, what we expected, that is the then achievements in various degrees in the various democracy. What are the achievement? Public expression of dissatisfaction. So when they are dissatisfied or dissatisfaction is success of democracy. Public expression of dissatisfaction is the success of democracy. People have developed awareness and ability to, to critically at the poor power holder. So what happened? Development and awareness and ability is critically at the power holder. So here these are the three achievements. These are the three achievements. Now let us see what are the things that democracy must provide. What does this democracy provide us? Whether democracy is good for us? There is a question. It is, we are living in a democratic country, whether it provides democracy, what it should provide. Democracy must provide. People have a right to choose rulers and people have control over the ruler. That means in a democratic, there is a definition, by the people, with the people and for the people, the definition of democracy. Then people's participation in decision making. Yes, that is the most important thing, that whatever problem, whatever big problem, whatever small problem in the country, a matter of any shortcomings, so that the participation in discussion, that decision making, whatever decision is made together, not alone. Here there is no dictatorship. Whatever problem, the discussion will be made in a proper way or for the betterment of the people. That is, government should be means equal to all the citizen needs and expectation of the citizen. Government must be equal to everyone. Government should be equal to everyone, whether they are majority, minority or any. Now democracy is based on ideas. Whatever ideas are coming good, and we have to support them. Certain decision makings, whatever, we have to sit together and do the work for the betterment of the citizen. Cost of time that democracy pay in work. Government has to follow procedure and its decision. So what happened? Government here has to follow all the procedure, listen to everyone, whatever problem it should be solved in a proper way. Now, what are the measurements of democracy as per outcome? What are the measurement? Measurement means what the government's measurement of democracy. Now, first let us see that regular, free and fair election. Measurement means here the first point is regular, free and fair election. Election means whoever the person stands, those who are eligible for the post, and there must be free and fair election. That means justice should be given to everyone, a person